I saw a question from Tim.
Yeah.
Tim Drinkwater?
Tim Drinkwater says, how do you assess and prioritize leads?
That's a good question. So it depends on what is most important to you. So assess them would be, you got to ask the right questions, right? So you got to do the fact finding. Is this a good potential fit for you? And then prioritize it is going to be based on, most likely for your case, Tim, I would say based on just when are they making their decision and when do they need parts, right? So if you say, hey, thanks for reaching out, want to learn more about you, tell me more about the project. What are you guys looking for me to manufacture for you or to machine for you? How much you guys spend in machining typically a year? How many vendors do you have, et cetera? Go into questions like that and be like, all right, when are you guys looking to make a decision on who the supplier is for this? Or when do you need parts delivered to your dock by? I would start there and then put that information in. Then it should be prioritized from that. But in your case, you should be able to try and turn and burn those quotes pretty quick. So like get the 3D part files, the prints, whatever you need to do, figure out pricing, send it off. I know that you're building your team and blowing it up, so you might not have the resources where you're just like doing everything from the front of the store to the back of it. But if you're having to do all the quoting and sales yourself when these things come in, while you're also running the shop and being the CEO, try and turn them around as fast as possible. That's what I would prioritize, is based on when do they need the stuff, and also like how big of a deal is it. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, I mean, for you especially that way. I mean, when I'm assessing and looking into our, potential clients that we have, I'm doing those questions, asking, the fact-finding questions, as Kyle mentioned, and ranking them in my head. Okay, hey, look, it seems as if this is a problem that they need to fix quickly. If it's something that needs to fix quickly, I'm obviously going to put them in our hot pipeline. I'm going to assess them. I'm going to go, hey, these guys are hot. These guys are going to be someone that's going to turn around really quickly. And due to the fact of X, Y, and Z, I know that they have website issues. That I'm using our, service as an example. They might have website issues. Their SEO is tanking. They have no content. They need video for, a trade show that's coming up. You can really, if you ask enough questions, you can really get to know how, A, fast that they're trying to move, B, how much they're trying to spend, and see whether they're going to be, again, moving quickly, or it's going to be something that they're looking for in the future. Because when you get at least some sort of time structure of like, hey, this is how we're moving, you can plan your next steps accordingly, and you're not going blindly and following up. You go, hey, this is the next step in 2 months that we're going to come by. We're going to get a budget approved in 2 months. Then we're going to come by and audit and make sure that, if you're a machinery seller, this is the machinery, this is the amount of money that we have. You're going to understand that. You're going to be able to really have your next step set up for you easier. There you go.
More easily. All right, guys, hopefully you got value out of that. If you did, hit the subscribe button below, turn on notifications. If you want to, head over to LinkedIn and follow both of us, Alex Brown and me. If you want to listen to this in podcast form, head over to every major podcast platform, type in Industrial Sales and Marketing with me. We will see you on the next one.
Have a good one, guys.